Good evening. Welcome to the MvFF Season 10 Week 6 Roundup. Brilliant couple of matches tonight. Started with Watford beating Rockford County on the pitch, but losing on the scales, partly due to Leighton Mitchell's amazing 10%. Awesome work. Welcome to a new man, Jonathan. Scored a goal on his first match for the Rockford. Brilliant work. And some amazing scoring there from Watford, scoring at will. Another brilliant match on the pitch. Greens v Blacks, 3-6 it finished to the Blacks. And then 10-14 on the combined. Special shout out to Yayan in his first week, losing over 5 kilos, smashing it. Really focused on the tracking as well, has made all the difference. 3 goals for Plev, 2 for Jenks, 1 for Harry, 2 for JC on the other side, and Tom, another one. Awesome work. I think Tom scored, let's have a look later, but I think he scored very consistently through the season as well. Plumpkins versus Rice Puddings was a tight one. I believe James Taylor's informed me the first penalty scored on the pitch this season, and we're in week 6, and there has been a fair few given. Ended with an 11-8 win to the Plumpkins. And special shout out to Bish, who was back after injury and scoring. Awesome work, mate. So, adding to the milestones this week, I've done a little bit of a change of colour scheme here. We got Leighton Mitchell with his 10% adding to that. So he's had his 5 and his 10 this season. He's at maximum points. I'd imagine he'll be top scorer. Let's have a quick look. And on to the team attendance. So not the highest we've had, but certainly not bad. We had 4 teams with the extra bonus goals, so well done to them. And the highest weight loss this week was Fenerbahce with 8.4. No doubt helped by the amazing Yayan with his over 5 kilo loss. But as you can see, there are no slouches even without that 5 kilos. That would be 3.4. Brilliant work. And 15.3 kilos lost from the league this week. That's very good work. Roman 20, no one else for the Roman 20, so we've still got Fenerbahce above the 20, but they're not quite at the 40. There are several teams really close. The Dragwerth are really close. One more week and I reckon they've got that, the Roman 20. That's a goal on the week that they're playing in as well. All right, team of the week. Absolutely amazing. No shock. Yayan was top. And you got Leighton from the Blues. He's been pretty much never present this season. Pete from the Greens. Bish from the Whites. Brilliant loss after a few weeks off. Courtman's been on there a few times, I believe. It might just be the goal scorers table, though I've seen his name too many times. Ben from the Whites. Ben was top loser as well last week, so that's very good to do that 2 weeks in a trot. Sellers from the Black. Mikey from the Oranges. And on to the top scorers. Ollie stretches out his lead in top. It was 1 last week, now it's 3. Very consistent with the scoring. Then I did say about Tom, he's only not scored on 1 match. Same as JC. Plev, consistently scoring every week, but I know he's off for 4 weeks now. A combination of holiday and having his balls kicked in. But he could still be in the top 10 by the time he comes back, because 12 is a top number of goals, and he just overtook Jenks tonight as well to get him into 3rd place. So next week we've got Rice Puddings versus the Dragwerth. We've got the Battle of the Tailors, Oranges v Reds, and then Fenerbahce versus Rockford County. And we'll announce which game, because it won't always be the last game that's televised, because I've worked out certain teams don't get enough coverage. So I'm going to look how many games we've had for each team being covered, and we'll pick kind of sensibly now for the rest of the season, and making sure everyone gets a nice bit of coverage on the YouTube channel. Last thing to say before we look at the leagues is up the diff. Thanks for a brilliant first half to the season. We had no borrows in the whole first half of the season, which was epic, absolutely epic. It makes me so happy. And now we're going into the second half of the season, and we are smashing it. All right, so let's look at the tables. So we got Fenerbahce at the very top with 10 points, only just behind is the Plumpkins. Then a Dragwerth. And on the pitch, on the pitch. We've got everyone at least winning a match. The Plumpkins at the top with Fenerbahce with 4, drew 1 and lost 1. And then we got Ddrygwydd not too far behind, just 1 draw behind them. And Watford coming into the last bit of the season, don't rule those out of the pitch. Fenerbahce, top of the scales, 5 wins, 1 loss, which is really tough to do. Really tough to do. Ddrygwydd, they are 4-2. Rockford County 4-2, with some brilliant milestones on Rockford County. Absolutely ace on the scales, those lads. It's all looking good. And the top scorer, don't forget, we've got our top scorer, which is the weight score, and our amazing loser. Who have we got on the amazing loser? Guess what? It's Leighton Mitchell. Who have we got on the top scorer? It's Leighton Mitchell. However, we know that Craig Day, James Courtman, they could easily just 1 week knock out a percentage and would be joint top scorer. I'm looking forward to giving out these medals after week 12. After week 14 in a six-team league. So, all to play for in the second half of the season. Nothing's ruled out. I would say everyone's got a very, very good chance of getting up there, if not winning the league. So brilliant work. Well done, guys.